Today, discuss air and atmosphere. Air is present all around us as well as inside our body. Air has mass and occupies space. We cannot see air, but we can feel it. The air, the movement of air, the kind, etc. The air protects it from harmful ultraviolet radiation of sun. It also helps in the maintaining of proper temperature on the earth. Composition of air. The many types of the component of air like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, inert gases, water vapor, others like dust and smoke. The percentage of the nitrogen in air 78%, oxygen 21%, carbon dioxide 0.03%, inert gases 0.9%, water vapor and other like dust and smoke, no fixed ratio in the air. Nitrogen in the most abundant gas in the atmosphere. It is colorless and odorless. It is the required to form the basic building block of our proteins in living organism. Next, abundant the gas oxygen. It is most important gas. It is chemically reactive gas. All the living organisms such as fish, animals, insect, bird and human beings breathe in the oxygen. Oxygen is required by all the living things to survive. Oxygen is atmospheric during the process of photosynthesis. That is the main part of the abundant gas, carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is also a chemical reactive gas. It plays an important role in the green plant preparing their food using carbon dioxide from air during the photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide does not support combustion. A slight increase in the percentage of carbon dioxide increases the overall temperature of Earth. This condition is known as global warming. That is, increase the temperature due to carbon dioxide from the global warming. Next gas, that is the component of air, the inert gases. Inert gases are a group of gas that are non-reactive and stable gas. These are also called noble gas like argon, krypton, neon, xenon are mostly used for advertisement, board side, lamp, etc. Helium used for the balloon, air balloon, and most part of the inert gas, that is radon. Radon is the most important for treatment. Radon is used in the treatment of cancer. That is very important role in the human body. Water vapor. The amount of the water vapor present in the air in a particular place is known as atmospheric humidity. Water vapor keeps the air cool and also it a part of a water cycle. So it helps all living things on earth. That is, as a result, water vapor is also responsible for the climate changes. Next, explain the combustion. It is the one type of the process. The process of the burning of substance in the presence of oxygen to release heat and light energy is called combustion. Example, burning of fuel requires the oxygen. Next, explain for combustion. Coal is the use for a fuel in thermal power station. Understand you? It mainly consists of carbon which burn to form carbon dioxide, that is C plus O2, that is form CO2, that is carbon dioxide. Mass change during the burning. The example for burning of magnesium, when the magnesium burn in air, that is magnesium react with oxygen from magnesium oxide, that is reactant and product change the mass. Okay. Next part, reaction metal with oxygen. When the calcium is, that is calcium is a metal. Okay. When calcium is heated in the presence of oxygen, it reacts to form calcium oxide, that is Ca plus O2 heat CaO, that is calcium react with oxygen at the presence of heat from calcium oxide. Next, non-metal. Example for non-metal, sulfur. Sulfur burn in the presence of oxygen to form sulfur dioxide, that is sulfur plus oxygen at presence of heat from sulfur dioxide. Okay. Acid rain. It is the most important part in air and atmosphere. Acid rain. Oxides of sulfur and nitrogen are the main pollutants that causes acid rain. Sulfur dioxide is mainly released during the burning of coal in thermal power stations. Nitrogen dioxide is mostly released by the vehicle, that is motorbike, car, etc. Okay, that run on the petrol and diesel. These pollutants react with water vapor in air to form acid like sulfuric acid H2SO4 and nitric acid H2NO3 in the atmosphere. This acid mixed with rain to form acid rain. How is acid rain formed? The pollutant like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide are released from the automobiles and industries. The sulfur dioxide and water react from sulfurous acid, that is H2SO3. Sulfur dioxide react with ozone, that is O3, form sulfur dioxide SO3 and oxygen O2. Again, sulfur dioxide SO3 react with water vapor, that is H2O, form sulfuric acid H2SO4. Nitric oxide NO react with oxygen from nitrogen dioxide NO2. Nitrogen dioxide NO2 react with water vapor, that is water, that is H2O, from nitric acid and nitrous acid. Nitric acid, that is HNO3, and nitrous acid HNO2. This acid may deposit in the form of wet deposits and fall on the earth as acid rain, that is called acid rain. Okay. This acid rain, some effect of human body and others animal. Effect of acid rain, that is building and heritage damage and causes of many effect of eye and skin of human beings, reducing soil fertility as it increases the acidity of soil, acidification of soil, damage crops, forest due to the poor abilities of water and less of nutrients, etc. Understand you? Next point, the some property of oxygen, physical property. Physical property, oxygen is the colorless, tasteless and odorless. Oxygen supports combustion but is itself a non-combustible gas. It is highly soluble in water and highly denser than air. Under very high pressure and low temperature, that is high pressure, low temperature, oxygen can be liquefied. Oxygen can be liquefied. Next, chemical property. Chemically, some important property of the oxygen. Oxygen is highly reactive in nature. It reacts with metal, non-metals and many other components or compounds. Oxygen supports the chemical reaction like rusting, combustion and oxidation. Next part discuss the difference between respiration and combustion. Respiration, this process takes place only in the living cell and under biological control. Combustion. Combustion, this process would not take place in the living cell. Respiration, the various enzymes are involved in this process. Combustion. Combustion, there is no involvement of enzymes in this process. Respiration. This process takes place within the body temperature of the organism. Combustion. This process takes place at the high temperature. Okay, my dear students. Next point, discuss the difference between combustion and rusting. The first point discuss the combustion. This process takes place at the high temperature. Rusting. This process takes place at the low temperature. The second point, the combustion and rusting is same property. It is required the presence of oxygen and an oxidation process. Similar property of the rusting, it is required the presence of oxygen and it is oxidation process. Okay, but the third point, difference. Water will prevent the combustion. The rusting water is essential for rusting the process. Combustion, it is a very rapid process. Rusting, it is a very low process. This process, that is combustion process, occur in a variety of material. So this is the process occur in a variety of materials. This process occur in the materials associated with iron. In the combustion, the heat will be released during this process is large amount, but small amount of heat. The heat of will be released during this process gradually in the small amount of, thus undetectable. The rusting, the heat will be released during this process normally small amount of heat. Okay, the next video discuss the question answer based on the air and atmosphere. Thank you.
My girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the pants.